quietest I've seen a McDonald's actually. We show video, it's okay? Absolutely silent, that's so strange. 10 minutes ago it was so loud.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is me, for me.
Bon appetit. It's, oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shukran. No thank you very much. Yeah. So guys, from day 2 in Tangier, Morocco. I'm actually pretty hungry, but of course it's Ramadan now in Morocco. And somebody told me that McDonald's still works. So yeah, I've read online that McDonald's still works during Ramadan, and it serves you if you're not a Muslim. So I'm gonna go check it out of interest and see if that is the case. So let's go. And the streets now are very quiet. I'd compare it to something like Spain during siesta time. Maybe they embrace this part of Spanish culture here during Ramadan. If you're not eating or drinking all day, then yeah, I think a nap in the afternoon is probably a good idea. Maybe hence why the streets are so quiet now. And also I want to walk around the local quarters today, not so much the bazaar. I don't think the Medina, I don't think you'll get an accurate representation of what Ramadan is like in Morocco from the Medina. It's quite touristy and many places will make compromises probably for the tourists. So I'm going to go into the local quarters and see just how things work during Ramadan. If you can find basically anything to eat, are there some exceptions? Let's see, let's have a look. And maybe get a McDonald's, we'll see. I don't normally eat them, but I thought if it's the only place serving, then it's the only place serving. Oy. That's not the stairs, I almost walked down there. I thought these were steps. That would have been a nasty shock. Here's the steps. This is interesting, there seems to be a cafe open. But nobody's, and people sat outside, a lot of people, but I don't know if they're eating or what. Let's have a look. See, they're not eating in that cafe, but in the cafe before I did see a couple with a coffee, which obviously they're probably not Moroccan. But yeah, I was quite surprised. I thought that in any visible open place you shouldn't eat or drink, but maybe with it being the bazaar it's an exception. Or maybe there's exceptions for Moroccans. Maybe older people don't have to do it and they can openly visibly eat and drink during fasting hours. I don't know. If any Moroccans know, then let me know in the comments. Something I noticed last time was how modern Tangier is, and I'm seeing it again now. So I found the McDonald's. It looks pretty quiet, but I'm interested to see if they are working and if they are serving. Another modern part of the city. Right, seems to be working. Have a look inside. It's the quietest I've seen a McDonald's actually. Plastic straws, something you can't find in the UK. Actually, a lot of Europe you can't find plastic straws anymore. They've been banned by the European Union, but in Morocco you can still get them, which I love because I hate the plastic straws. Nothing worse. Wow, quite an experience actually going inside. I realised that, yeah, it's not just non-Muslims which can eat during Ramadan. there's also quite a few categories of Muslims which can also eat. So women who are pregnant, older people, kids. So actually inside, yeah, I saw a few Muslims eating and they got served. Like they're trying to buy alcohol underage. It's not like that. And yeah, there's exceptions to this, of course, which I didn't really think of, actually. I thought it's kind of everybody has to do it and there's no other, anything else is almost like criminal, but no, it's not. And I normally find that the poorer the country, or the worse the economy in the country, the better quality the McDonald's always is, because they're competing with the restaurants. So say for example in Ukraine, you can pay 150 hryvnia to buy a Big Mac meal, or you can spend 150 hryvnia on a pretty nice meal in a restaurant. So they have to be cleaner. It's not so affordable as in, say, the UK or America, where it's just the most budget food. So they have to be much cleaner, they have to be friendlier. The kind of clientele who come in and can afford it aren't the people you see in McDonald's on a Saturday night in England, that's for sure. Or any day, basically, any McDonald's in the UK. It's always like dirty, little chavs in there, teenagers, and smelly. And generally I don't like McDonald's. I very, very rarely go to McDonald's. I think the last one was maybe even last year. But it is something which is standardised all over the world. Yeah, now and again, once in a big blue moon on the road, it is sometimes nice to have something a bit familiar. I have a nice mall here. And last time I came to Morocco, I didn't really know, not last time, the time before last, about 4 years ago, I didn't see this. Probably because I was sticking to the Medinas, but there's also a very modern Morocco too developing. You even got LC Vaykiki. It's a Turkish brand, but it's very common in Ukraine. You can see here that the food court's technically open, but it's so quiet, nobody's eating. And most of the restaurants are actually closed in the food court. There we can see this is all closed. Only the American companies open, that's quite funny. Pizza Hut, Burger King, KFC are open. Most of the local chains are closed. Capitalism. And I would say personally that the malls in Morocco are actually much better than the malls in Spain. So the malls in Morocco have more familiar shops for me. I'd say they're more similar to the malls in Turkey and Ukraine, which I'm more used to. They're a lot more chilled out, a lot bigger, a lot more modern. In Spain, the malls are a bit like in the UK. They were built maybe 30 years ago, and it's just your standard kind of chain shops. I'd say the mall here, I'm getting a big kind of Turkey vibe. I feel like I'm in Turkey actually, in the shopping malls there. I'm thinking now, would it be an understatement to say this could be Africa's most modern city? Maybe. Because we can see the buildings here, and I can't think of any other place, maybe Cape Town, but apart from Cape Town, I can't think of any other place as modern as this in Africa. Maybe Casablanca? I don't know. I'm going there on the weekend, so I'll see. I know Africa isn't famous for its modern cities, so this could potentially be one of, if not the most modern. One of the squares now in Tangier, and it seems people are preparing now for a feast. In about half an hour will be sunset. People can start eating again. like 2 hours before, I'd say, sunset, you start seeing more and more people selling food and buying food. These guys are closing their stalls. We're starving after working all day. And the mood now seems to be a lot better than it was, let's say, a couple of hours ago. The streets are bustling now. Everyone's getting their food. It's like a very cool atmosphere, I'd say, in there. People are very happy. It seems very excited to get some food and water. It's amazing how simple things can really make you have such a high, such a good mood when you've been depleted and deprived from them. Everybody seems so excited. So according to my time calculations, it should be in about 10 minutes, the breaking of the fast. And I believe it's at sunset, and there's a big call to prayer at sunset. So yeah, I'm making a dash now into the square. I want to be in the square for the call to prayer, and then kind of soak up the atmosphere after. So they don't mess about, as you wouldn't, of course. If you were starving, you'd get straight onto the food. No messing about if you haven't eaten for like 14 hours.
What's going on? English or Français? English. كاين كسكس كاين تاجين دي تشيكن كاين فيش تاجين دي فيش وكاين فيش ميكس كاين تشيبس كاين سلطة كاين درينك كاين سوب everything in the local.
Maybe I look and show video, it's okay? Okay, show video.
Yeah, no problem. تاجين دي تشيكن Ramadan. Yeah.
This. It's fish.
Yes, fish. Yes.
What time is iftar?
إفطار دابا باقي والو باقي 7 دقائق. 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So people eat.
Later دابا الترافاي.
Later. Okay. Okay.
Okay. No problem.
مرحبا. Okay. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Pieces. Oui. Fish. Pièce.
Yeah.
Pièce. Okay. شكرا. We later eat. Okay.
صورني هذا يلا شوية يلا شوف.
So it seems everyone's got food already. They're preparing with the food, and people on benches, people waiting in cafes, people rushing back home to their family. I don't really want to disturb people or film them or go talking to them too much when they're breaking the fast. Yeah, everyone seems to be waiting now. It's like Fergie time. Everyone's looking at their clocks. Come on, what's going on? I'm starving. Even this poor dog. Maybe I'll get something quickly to break the fast with, even though I've not been fasting, but just to fit in Assalamu alaikum. نقول dirham.
¿Cuánto quieres?
Toque quiero puedo comprar
Sí, puedo comprar.
dirham
درهم ونص.
50
لا مش ماس ديوالو هذا 40 درهم 40 4 درهم
pan
تالي بحال 40
بعد بلا.
only have this okay. Bankomat
بقال.
exchange bankomat bankomat yeah it's okay yeah later dinero
Ven. Esto.
this
No, déjalo. ¿Qué?
eso
eso sí
Una, dos.
una
uno probar
La tíralo.
it's
انا
oh thank you very much
ثانك يو صافي
shukran
No
thank you
pasa
very much
nada.
muchas gracias thank you oh nice guy I wanted to just buy something small just to kind of eat as people are eating so I don't stand out if I'm not eating people have started already and yeah I didn't have enough money so this guy bought it for me. I said, oh, I don't have any, I've only got 1 dirham, this was 4. So yeah, the guy got it for me. Nice guy. I feel so paranoid now about eating in public after being so careful not to do it all day and yesterday. That actually it's a bit uncomfortable for me to even eat in public now. But I'm looking around, people are definitely eating, yeah? Yeah, people are definitely eating. But they're drinking at least. Seems liquids are the thing which people crave for the most. Looking about, nobody seems to be smoking. I'd have thought a lot of smokers in Morocco, I'd have thought a lot of them would reach for a cigarette straight away, but maybe there's an order. I'm going to tuck into this little thing. I'm not sure what it is. But I know they don't like eating with their left hand in the Islamic world, so when in Rome, as they say, right hand comes into play. It's like spaghetti inside a pastry, quite strange. And of course for me this is a fake iftar because I've actually had a big McDonald's earlier. I feel a bit guilty now. The streets are silent, I feel like I should be talking a bit quieter. Everyone's so focused on just food and rehydrating. It's absolutely silent, that's so strange. 10 minutes ago it was so loud. Now it's just dead, and I don't want to go about filming people eating, and it's very disrespectful, especially to film people eating generally, but especially when they're so kind of hungry and thirsty. Oh.
Hey.
It's crazy, literally I feel bad even talking, it's so silent, and compared to like 10-15 minutes ago people were very kind of excited and a little bit also agitated still, like just really give me the food, give me the drink, and now a total like calmness. I can only imagine how good it feels eating again, drinking again after 14 hours of nothing. So yeah, it's made me want to try Ramadan at least one day, a lot more now, just to get this feeling at the end. And the roads are dead now. Literally no cars going past, no taxis. 15 minutes ago it was chaos, everybody trying to get in a taxi, get home, beeping. Now the streets are so calm, it's really surreal actually. How the atmosphere of a place can just change so fast because of basically food and water. I guess Ramadan makes you really appreciate the actual value of food and of water and liquids and day-to-day things. I guess the idea of Ramadan, at least to some extent, is to kind of humble people to not take these things for granted. Hola. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Con carne? ¿Con quién? Con 5. Ajá. ¿Eso también? 5. Ajá. 2, por favor. ¿Uno eso o uno eso?
2.
No. Uno. 2, todo. Ajá. Gracias, segundo. شكرا.
شو سالي انا في الدار
No, thank you. Good, yeah. The food. Nothing. Walking. Exploring.
It's close to way. It's Ramadan.
Yeah, Ramadan, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
I just see.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Try my little orange samosa. Don't have a clue what's inside. Oh. Olives and cheese. It's good. What I like about these things in Morocco, when they don't speak English or Spanish so well, they don't really know what it is, or they know what it is, but they don't know how to explain it. So it's always, you just buy it and see and find out. Got my sandwich coming here now. The sandwich is with eggs.
And the cheese.
And cheese. The chicken's going over here. The salad. This is liver. Liver. Arabic, very, very little. Oh, okay. Many Moroccans in Ukraine. Students.
Yes, sir. Sandwich plates to go, sir. Chili ketchup mayo.
Maybe everything. A little bit of everything. Yeah, a very small channel.
Juste un peu de mayo et frites à côté.
dannyizbritanii.
Hi.
So
Sir.
it means
I'm here.
in Ukrainian it means Danny from Britain.
Liver is the best. This is a rounded bread with chicken and egg, salt, and 28 dirhams. With egg, 21 dirhams. This is with egg.
This is for me?
Yeah.
Can I have it here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look. Look this. Yeah.
Ah, wow, very good idea.
Yes. And like that.
Ah, beautiful.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, this is me, for me.
Bon appetit.
ما كيبغيش كيخاف
Chicken is very tender. Lots of sauce. Very good.
Chili.
Wow, that was insane value for, I think it was 28? No, it was 30 actually. 30 with the total. Very good value. It's like £2.50. I couldn't even finish it. I bought half back with the chips as well. But yeah, in Morocco you can eat very well for £2-3. It's maximum I pay, kind of £2-3 in most places. Big portions as well. Maybe not the healthiest, but still, for a few days it's okay. Yeah, this guy was a character who works behind the counter. I think you must do that to every single person with a bit of spillage on the paper puts it in his mouth. Do that 1,000 times a day, for example.
Yeah, this is me, for me.
Bon appetit.